Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Juzbe from CZT Angelina Arcari. And this one is an addition to my Tangle Critters category. I have a playlist. And I think there's maybe just a few in there. I have to go back through some old ones um, and put some more in there. Because sometimes I come up with an idea and then it's like, oh, and then I forget to go back. Oh, so cute. All right, so this one starts off with an orb. Now, you'll want to place it to because this is on the right side, we're going to be filling in stuff this way and kind of up and down. So you want to make sure to place that, no, let me take that back. If you need to place it, then make sure to think about that. Otherwise, it's kind of like, oh, just put down that orb and then go from there. All right, then we're going to do another, this is going to be more of a squashed orb, and we're going to start about halfway on this orb and come around, so starting on one side, come around, and similar to Halabow, right? So that way it looks as if it was drawn behind. And then another bigger one. And then, and all of these, same ideas, starting, and it doesn't have to be halfway, that's just what I noticed. It just somewhere, so that way it gives the impression that it's behind the other. Now this, same idea, this one is going to be a little bit smaller, a little bigger than this squished orb, but smaller than this big orb here. And then a little bitty one on the end. Okay. Then on the top, and honestly, so if you wanted it to go the other direction, you could just do that, right? Because it doesn't matter. All right, we're going to do a couple like flux type shapes like that, or tethered orb, whatever way you think about it better. And then really all of the rest of this kind of is a bit, is decoration you can have fun with. This one, I'm going to aura the inside. And then if you wanted to, you could always, fill it in, you could still do whatever you want. And then we're going to do a nice, slightly curved line coming from those two flux shapes, creating a band. And then lastly, right from the second squashed orb that we made, a couple of curved lines going in, kind of like a fescue, more traditional fescue, like that. And then it's playtime. Now let's see. You know what? Let me mention this now. If you take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section, you will see a number of ways that you can have fun and decorate this outside of your own imagination. Anything is possible. In fact, I'm going to do something a little bit different because I see one that I kind of like. I'm going to do additional lines, but closer to that first band there. And I liked this, just a zigzag in the center there. Like that. Could fill those two in if I wanted to. And I might. I don't know. And then also looking at some of what Angelina did, you can add, well, let's do here, we'll add a little line in, but we're going to leave a little gap there for the shine. Let's thicken that a bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, and we'll match it up here. Cute. And then something. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's. We have to put some shine in elsewhere here. So I'm gonna fill in like I was thinking. I just wasn't sure if I really wanted to do it or not yet. But it to me, it's calling for more contrast. And yep, and like I said, just leave that little opening in there. I like to have it be kind of jagged, so it looks like it's shiny. And then let's do the same. Ooh, oh, let's do this. I was gonna try to do it without turning it down. I'm like, yeah, my brain is not even wrapped around how, to continue. Like you kind of get in this groove of doing something like that, and I was just like, oh well, with just like this, I can't even do it backwards. It's so funny. Our brains, our habits, and then it's probably easier if I did this with a thicker pen. But some days I just don't like to make. I like to make things more difficult. So that's what I'm doing now. I could have left a little gap for the shine, but I didn't. But if you decide to do something like this, then you can. I could also come back with the white jelly roll and do it after the fact. But that's kind of neat because then it looks like, the ribbon. I could also just color over those and just not do that. We have lots of options. This is Zentangle. There's no right or wrong. It's just how you feel. All right. And let's get that inside. Like I said, this is just, however you want to play with it. You could add more stripes if you want. And by the way, let me give a shout out. I meant to do this at the beginning. Apologies. Shout out to Polly, who is in our Tangle Addicts community, who did this one and posted a couple, and oh my gosh, so cute. And so thank you, Polly. All right, so now we're just going to add some shading. I'm going to add some right here where these things meet first. Well, yeah, no, let's do that first. And then probably the top and the bottom, just because. Oh yeah. Oh, and you know what? We have to make this. We have to make something, some orb, extra shiny. There we go. And let's put a little graphite down here. Oh, let's just go right over that. And we'll do it at the top. Totally cute. Oh, might as well just connect those there. Although that top could be a little bit darker. We could even have it come down a little bit. This could come up a little bit if we want. It's adorable. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love to have you click the like button. And while you're at it, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, would love to have you be a subscriber. I mentioned Polly, who is in our Tangle Addicts community. That happens to be our Facebook group. So if you'd like to hang out with a bunch of crazy tanglers, we would love to have you. So that link is at the very bottom, the last link in that section there. And know that there are some questions to answer for to gain access to that page, so just as a warning, um, or an awareness. And let's see. Oh, well, I'm going to go in reverse order because that's just the way today is. Um, just prior to that is a link to my Facebook page. So if you want to follow me there, I do post classes that I'm doing. Uh, so our my regular Tangle times that are on Thursdays. Well, usually Thursdays. Every once in a while, I might have a schedule issue, but then I will reschedule that. Those are free classes. I also have a Tough Tangle Tuesday, which is the third Tuesday of the month. That is also free. And as the name depicts, it Tough Tangle Tuesday. You might hurt your brain a little bit. We try not to do too bad, but that's what that day is for, for having extra fun. I do have other classes that have a fee, and then I have a membership club also. And there's one exclusive class for those club members. We call it Razamatanga Tuesday. It's the first Tuesday of the month, and it is, I call it the quintessential Zentangle practice. It's absolutely amazing. So, really, really fun. All right, it's a game. And let's see, since I'm going in backwards order, and then we have links to the step outs. I always do my own version and then link to the creator of the Tangle, so you will find those. And I think that's it. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.